What's up YouTube, this is JP Panther, back from video. In today's video is actually another My Hero Academia it's gonna be more of a manga type of video. It's kind of more of an update type of thing, and I feel like it's kind of important because again, I've been doing a lot of these book up to date type videos on a lot of times they don't really care about the American market, but I feel like not Hollywood for I think the anime manga market. I think Japan cares more about it than they did before, because before they used to not give a fuck, but I think they do care a lot more. So again, this is the U.S. book scans. If you don't know, the U.S. books monthly scans is pretty much how much a graphic novel or a book sells and like sales and stuff like that. This comes from animenews.com. Again, I will link the article in the description box down below so you guys can check it out. It says My Hero Academia Volume 24 ranked at number 2 on NDA's book scan, top 20 adult graphic novels. My Hero Academia Volume 24 is number 2. That's crazy. Number 2. Damn, that's really doing well. Number 3 is My Hero Academia Volume 1. Volume 1 is still whooping ass. Dude, you can tell a lot of normies are jumping into anime and manga. You can just tell, man. I don't care what anyone says. More normies are jumping into this than before, right? What else? There's others. Okay, then number 5 is My Hero Academia Volume 2. I'm like, wow, okay. Then it's number 6 is, this is the U.S. book scans. It says number 6 is Demon Slayer Volume 13. I guess that was the recent one that came out last month. Number 6. See, I told you, man. I know it's doing well. I'm surprised Black Clover isn't on here. That's kind of crazy, man. But I guess Black Clover only does like 2 weeks or whatever it is. I forget when Black Clover manga. I think it was like July. I can't remember. Number 7 was Akira Toriyama's Dragon Ball Super Volume 9. Number 8 was Demon Slayer Volume 1. Damn, man, I tell you, man, you can tell this isn't like hardcore fans, because most of the hardcore fans probably got this like 3 or 4 years ago, because that just makes sense. Whoever's we'll get the latest volume, but a lot of these are normies jumping into this shit. You can tell. Some other thing which Mizuki I never heard of. Number 12 is My Hero Academia Volume 23. Number 13 is My Hero Academia Volume 3. Then number 17 is Demon Slayer Volume 2. Then number 18 is My Hero Academia Vigilante number 7. Vigilantes, I gotta really read on it, because I read some of it. It looks interesting, but it's not as good as My Hero Academia. And then of course My Hero Academia Volume 4. Number 20 is My Hero Academia Volume 4. That's great, and it says the scales come from 16 locations, including Barnes & Noble, other book chains, independent bookshops, online purchases, but not sales at comic books, Walmart.com, and other venues. The rankings cover about 85% of trade books market, and again, it shows you everything what it is. Again, you guys can read the whole entire thing and stuff like that. And in my personal opinion, I told you before, I feel like I'm freaking being a broken record. I told you, a lot more normies are jumping into anime and manga, and I gave you multiple reasons why, because everyone's stuck at home and there's nothing to do, and I am happy that anime and manga is finally getting the clout and recognition that it deserves. But I'm surprised that Black Clover isn't on here. I don't know, like, Black Clover isn't a failure. I mean, I'm surprised it's not on here. Dragon Ball Super, I don't know why people are surprised that Dragon Ball Super is on freaking here. I mean, it's Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z will freaking dominate any freaking thing, you feel me? And Dragon Ball Super, they only do one like, it's monthly, so it's like every 3 or 4 months or whatever, that's when they release a volume. And that was just during the Tournament of Power and stuff like that. But I'm happy that they're doing very well. I'm happy that it's getting the clout. I am happy that, they're doing very, very well overseas. I mean, again, we care about the Japanese market, but we do care more about the American market as well, because America, we have more of the bigger population, but again, it's more socially acceptable in Japan because it's from Japan. In America, it's still popular, still mainstream, but it just got to be mainstream. It didn't get this kind of thing until like recently, really, like maybe like a few years ago. But like now, you could tell when you look at those sales, you could tell it's not hardcore fans. Hardcore fans have My Hero Academia Volume 1. I'm looking at let me just talk about. So My Hero Academia Volume 1 and 2 and Demon Slayer Volume 1. Demon Slayer Volume 2. Like, you could tell this isn't like hardcore fans. You could tell these are like sales from normies and casual people or people who weren't into anime. Because why is My Hero Academia Volume 1 still on the list if we already bought it like years ago, you feel me? So we already have this volume, you feel me? And the people who bought it, they bought it, you feel me? It's just a lot more normies, a lot more people jump into it. And again, I told you guys before, I said like My Hero Academia is the most westernized anime ever. I mean, really, like My Hero Academia is very westernized. You could feel it's really, really good. You feel me? It feels more like One Piece. And also, I think, in my personal opinion, I think a lot of people who are so into, like, if you're into Marvel and DC and, you know, even Star Wars to a certain extent, right? I think My Hero Academia is the anime for you because it feels like an American westernized anime. It feels more westernized than it does a regular anime. It could definitely be an American franchise, and it's very, very American inspired. But also I feel like a lot of people are, because right now we don't have any Marvel movies or DC movies, whatever, because I think Warner Brothers and Disney are being a bunch of pussies because they're too scared of losing money and putting on video on demand. I feel like a lot of these normies, a lot of people who are really, really into superheroes are like, oh, check out this My Hero Academia. They're dropping chapters, they're dropping episodes, they're doing the whole entire thing. I know Japan has a whole big outbreak, whatever it is, but they're not letting that shit stop them from freaking getting this money. And I think their prime minister is just like, listen, we getting this money, fuck all the bullshit. We're not letting this stop us from getting out paper. So I think, in my perspective, a lot of people are looking at My Hero Academia because they're so into superheroes, and this is a superhero franchise they can jump into. And I do think My Hero Academia is going to be able to compete with the MCU and DCU going forward, because people are not going to wait for 5, 6, 7 months until this whole quarantine or vaccine thing comes out, or whenever movie theaters come out. People are going to see Black Widow or Wonder Woman and be like, well, this is kind of generic. I mean, we kind of seen these Marvel DC movies. How come My Hero Academia can do a better written story with a Japanese black and white comic book and get it animated, have a better written political story than a $300, $400 movie budget with Endgame and Avengers and all this other shit, you feel me? So I think people are going to start looking at the superhero thing a lot differently once they start reading and watching My Hero Academia, which a lot of people are, and I think you can see that happening going forward, because that's the thing they're going to compare it to. Especially I'm telling you right now, right? When Season 5 starts getting animated, when we start seeing the Liberation Army and Shigaraki and the League of Villains, and even when we get to Season 6, when they do the hero versus villain arc, I think people are going to look at Marvel and DC, the live action movies, even the comics, a lot differently than they did before, you feel me? And that's just my personal opinion. That's pretty much it, guys. Tell me what you guys think about this. Do you guys think I'm wrong? Do you think I'm right? Let me know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I have no problem admitting that I'm wrong, because, again, I can take constructive criticism, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm just, I rather have an objective, honest opinion with you guys. Some of you guys might like what I say, and some of you guys might hate what I say, but at least, we can all come to a common ground. That's pretty much it, guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you rate and like the video and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Peace, and have a great day, and take care.